Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I hope your morning is treating you well. It looks like I have high pollen today. For my weather. It was just cloudy, but I guess I'm gonna have allergies today. Not rain. It's quite disappointing, honestly. I hope your week treated you well. Mine was long. It was a long week. They all seem like long weeks. But today we're working on some mapping stuff. I did have a chance to prep a full town map that we're going to be going into a little bit later. But I think we'll start with some treasure. Yeah? Let's start with some treasure today. So this was set up in Incarnate. It's the same, like, chest stamp, right? I just tweaked the saturation and the darkness and the filters and stuff. And then I added their mask assets to the inside. So typically this chest is just gold and jewels, as you can see lining the side. But there's so many other things we can put in a chest like this. So many other things. We could put some dolls, right? Get some creepy doll vibes. And they have a few different kinds of dolls here. Ooh, maybe some torn up teddy bears. Is this a child haunting? Let's see, we could do some furs. It could be a... Oh, I gotta remember this, man. I was watching the Incarnate stream. And I gotta learn these shortcuts. What are the shortcuts? They're down here. Movement. I want movement. Hold shift for larger steps. Shift. I don't think that helped. You know, I'm gonna have to go back to their stream. But there's a way to move without having to zoom in and out, which is starting to bother me. Let's see, we could have just frumpled linen. Maybe some hats. I like the hats idea. Oof, maybe this little beret thing. Let's see, what else? A witch's hat, I love it. We could have one that's not just coins and valuables, but like jewelry boxes. Yeah, jewelry boxes, maybe some gems, maybe some magical items. Oh, I like a mirror with this one. Maybe an odd corkscrew or two. Add a little bit of mystery to your box. Ooh, maybe a potion. I like that. Maybe a perfume. Ooh, I like this idea. Yeah, that looks good. I have plans for that one. So let's see. Next treasure chest. Ooh, so let's do something a little bit different. Let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna add some more gems and magical items, you know. Johnny! Hello, hello, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I hope you got enough sleep. We're working on some treasure chests this morning as a little bit of a warm-up. Gotta make sure your players are well paid for their efforts. They gonna be mad. Let's see, some gemstones for sure. Oh no! That interrupted sleep is kind of the worst. I'm sorry. That really sucks, dude. But hopefully I can give you some of my energy that I'm stealing from my coffee. Just transfer that to you. Ooh, maybe some masks with all of the gold and jewels. I like that. It's absolutely cursed. It can't not be cursed, you know? It's gonna, like, melt your face off if you put it on. Good, good. I will drink the coffee for the both of us. Yeah, I like that pile of treasure. This is the first one. Oh, time to do the things. So, for this, since I have a clipping mask where I want the treasure to be seen, I can just select all of it and flatten it to the foreground. And now it's a chest full of treasure and gems and a cursed mask that might melt your skin off. First of many. I figured this would be a good warm-up because we got a big project today. Big project. We're building out an entire town map. So that's gonna be fun. I have some of it done, but I need a warm-up. And for this one, I'm gonna get... Yeah. That's a cool looking skin. So we're just gonna lay that down on top. And move all of this other stuff out of here. So that's gonna be our base. And then this is going to be, I wanna say overlay? Maybe? It's gotta be on top of it. What am I doing? No, not quite. Not quite. No. Maybe I'll just bring the opacity down. Blue. Just blue glowing through the fur. Let's see if I can do a darken. Maybe bring that opacity down. It's very subtle. But like you see a dark spot, right? That's the goal. And then, I don't know. All of these need to be a layer up. Let's see, a box right there. Potion right there. Another fancy little box. Ooh. Let's go ahead and bring that down, and I'll do that mirror brush combo set right there. And then let's go ahead. I actually want to try something. Actually, that's still there. I don't need another one of those. I need... a square. Maybe you? Go ahead and do that. Let's see. Go ahead and normal. Let's go ahead and group this. So I'm just gonna work with these three for a second. So that's what I want, as I want the blanket on top of these items. I want it to be books stacked up in the chest. What if I overlay that? Nope. I think I know what I'm gonna have to do. I mean, that don't look bad. Doesn't look great, though. That's some wild coloring we got there. Okay, so here is what I'm gonna do. Since it doesn't look like that filter will help, I'm gonna go ahead and darken you. Multiply? Yeah, we'll multiply that. And then multiply. Oh yeah, they're both multiplied. Dope, look at me. Consistency without trying. And we're just gonna bring the opacity down. You know, I'm alright with this. Let's go ahead and we'll flatten to foreground. Sirs, you were also supposed to flatten to foreground. Why? Do you still exist? There you go. Hello, mamas. Did you come over to say hi? Are you gonna scream at me? Say hello to the people. Or just sniff my coffee chopstick. That's cool. And for this one, I kind of don't like having these like gold accents. Yes, Pandora is hanging out on my desk. She is silent, but right in front of the microphone. You gonna say something? Huh? No, she just wants to chew on all my cords. So I guess I didn't pay enough of the attention tax this morning. Alright, you can lay down there. We can work around this. This is why I got a ton of desk space for you. Hmm? No, sweet baby. Looking like you're gonna go to sleep. It just gives her the needed energy. She, like, absorbs the electricity. And for this one... Bop! Bop bop! Are you just bapping at things? Is it not enough just to exist in my space? The attention tax is high, especially on days when we're home all day, because then she just demands it whenever she needs it. And I didn't know we signed up for a child. But Johnny, it cost me everything. Cost me plants, cost me hobbies. Huh. Let's see, what others do we have here? Yeah, I like that. Are they illegally poaching leopards? Gee, that's a tiger. I am so dumb. I'm like, nope, all of those have spots. That's not spotted. Nope, that's striped. A life. Yep. She has absolutely cost me a life. I mean, that's okay. I probably wouldn't have much of one with or without her. I don't blame her for that. I blame her for the waking up at 5:30 in the morning. That I definitely blame her for. Okay, so in her defense though, like I can't even rat out this cat. Because we actually forgot to feed her dinner last night. Because she didn't eat all of her lunch by the time dinner time rolled around. So that may be on us. A striped leopard variant, absolutely. Let's see, there would be some sort of... I want a magical weapon in this trunk. You find it if you rummage through the clothes. But what kind of weapon? A syringe. I bypassed the weapons. Yep, we did 109% forgot. Yeah, that was on me. And I paid the price, so it's fine. He got to sleep in, I got woken up. We're golden. Let's see, what kind of weapon? Crossbow, maybe? Would a crossbow fit in there? A little hand crossbow would. Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a hand crossbow down here. And it's gonna be right there. And then Crumpled linen. That one. Oh shit. Layers. It's all about layers. Ogres have layers. Like an onion. Oh my god, did you guys have the same sleep night? Johnny, were you empathizing with Xavier in his plight of no sleep? Yes. You can barely see it. That's what I wanted. That is absolutely what I wanted. Button to foreground. Okay, so for this one, I do not want these gold pieces. So now it's time to color match. Oh, yes. Yours was from excitement. Ooh, for tonight. I think I know what's going on. I ain't trying to air your laundry though. I gotta reel myself in about that one. You could feel him through the multiverse. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna take a second. I just need to take this picture of Pandora. She is being positively adorable. And she just reached out to hold my hand from her little cubby by my desk. Ooh yeah. That's fantastic. I'm excited for you, dude. Okay, what was I doing? Pandora's cuteness just killed me. I was getting wood. Let's see. I know which ones. Is it this one? It might be this one. Ooh, picnic at the park sounds like so much fun. Look at these. This is good date ideas. Hell yeah, man. I hope the weather holds up for you. That sounds like a ton of fun. Let's see. How did I get this color? I can't quite remember. Oh, that's closer. Yeah, that works. And then I'm just gonna go ahead. Nope. Wrong way. Beautiful. Let's see. That might be a problem. And I have a solution. Not that. I did not mean to do that. So I'm actually gonna go into this clipping mask layer. I'm just gonna bring this over. Perfect. And then actually, I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, that is the real question here. How do I do this? That's on the foreground. Okay, I think I know how I want to do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and paste this treasure chest. That's what it originally looks like, by the way. Color's a little off, but that's what it's filled with. I'm just gonna line it up as best I can. That looks good. That's gonna be flattened to the background. Perfect. And I'm gonna take these and flatten them to the background as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and subtract this. At least I think I can. Am I in subtract? I am in subtract. Oh no, can I not? Did I not do this right? I swear to God I did. Are you comfy now, Pandora? You look very agitated. You need chill vibes this morning. Do you need your catnip? I swear to God to you, she just eye rolled me. This cat has so much sass and I can't handle it, man. Okay. She does need her cat weed. I'm about to pass her a joint. Just be like, here, take this and chill, please. She's having none of my shit this morning. She looks so over it. She's like, this is not what I want to be doing today. Why are we doing this? All the judgment from the floofy kitty. So, small intermission, I guess. I'm drinking coffee and kind of obsessed with my cat, but I found this creator on TikTok who makes and hand paints turtle ducks, like little baby turtle ducks from the, I almost said The Legend of the Avatar. That's like the right area, but not the right thing. The Avatar and the Legend of Korra, the little turtle ducks that you see from Avatar. Yeah, so I now have that under my monitor, and it makes me smile every time I see it. So, this treasure chest. The Fire Nation Turtle Ducks. Yes, Johnny. And I'm... Only reason I don't have more is because I haven't gotten paid. That's the only reason. I want an entire, like, fake pond. I have a coffee table I can build a fake pond into. Oh my god. Ah, I just found my next project.
You have to get good at pouring resin.
I want to learn resin, okay? I want to get dice, I want to get a 3D printer, I want to do everything, and I don't have the space or money. So here we are, doing what we can with what we got. I would just die. So much to do, so little time. Let's see, so we're doing creepy dolls. Ooh, hand puppets. Yes, the boy made an appearance. Oh, look at these hand puppets! That's fantastic. I have to see all their dolls now. Little nutcrackers, little wooden toys. That's cool. Headless dolls. How creepy do we want to go with this? Do we want to go super creepy and make it all just like doll heads? And like half ripped, ooh, doll heads put on a teddy bear body. Chimera shit right there. Because we got that, we got that. We got a little bear head. Ooh, a bear head on a doll body. Are we just swapping bodies now? Headless doll. Yeah. Yeah, there's some weird stuff you can do with this. Right? Let's see, let's see. I just kind of want to make a few really creepy ones, and then the rest of them just be normal and be like, wait, that's not the right body. Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V. I don't think I have. I honestly am not great at remembering the names. I'm more at like remembering the mechanics, you know, like how they duel. I don't think I've seen... Oh, yeah. So I've seen a few episodes, but I have not watched it consistently. I think Xavier has, though. This is a really creepy doll. Like, it's just... It's literally hung. Why would you hang this doll? What did he do to you? He'll be at the bottom. It's fine. Let's see, let's get this one in here. Like that, maybe? We gotta get the other creepy one in here, too. We'll put it right there. Okay, good. And then maybe just like a little jester doll. This fun and happy little treasure chest. It was a puppet show chest at one point, right? Let's see. We'll just put a random doll head on the bottom too. Yes. Oh, that sounds interesting. That's cool. Yeah, that is the kind of vibes I get from this treasure chest too. And for this one, so since I can kind of see the bottom, even though it's filled to where I kind of want it to be. There's a reason I mark my streams not kid-friendly. But since I can kind of see the bottom, I'm gonna actually color in the bottom a little bit more. But it's gonna be a lot darker, for one. I'm gonna go ahead and rotate it to 90. Bring the size down. Ma'am, do not bap at my hands, please. That looks good. So I'm actually just gonna paint this onto the foreground right here. And look at that. Now we can just go ahead and select these and flatten to the foreground. And our treasure chests are full. Oh, look at that. 4 done. Okay, I think it's time for me to stop procrastinating on this town map, because it scares me a little bit. So we're gonna nut up or shut up. Let's go check out this town. You just always gotta be a menace, don't you? I'm sorry. Here, you can play with it. Just don't... Just stop pawing at me, please. So this is the base that I created. It was very rough, and those hills took forever. But, the idea is that this town is built on this river, right? But this river seasonally swells, kind of like, I think it was, I looked it up when I built this town. Yep. Take it or leave it. But I looked it up, and I think it was the Mississippi River that seasonally swells and shrinks throughout the year. So that's what this kind of river does, is it can swell in the winter up to, like, right about here. And, like, up to here. So the people of this town have actually built these hills and lifted areas for certain places, for certain people, to prevent flooding. But they have also, throughout, because this is a high fantasy, high magic world, throughout their study of magic and mana manipulation, they figured out an enchantment to enchant wooden planks to be perpetually buoyant, no matter what weight they are. So they actually have pathways in these areas that are built with these planks that will actually float on top of the river as it swells seasonally. So it keeps the paths open, you know? I suppose, like, that's probably a good place to start. Maybe get some paths in. Some, like, main paths. I definitely want one going to the entrance, to the bridge, and to the other entrance. Yeah, a seasonally floating river city. And it's all because their study of magic. And, like, these assets up here, so these towers that are on fire, it's actually a magical flame that's sustained by these, the stone rings around it. So it's, like, huge, high fantasy, high magic kind of setting, but in subtle ways. Like, they've used their magic and their study of magic functionally before anything else. You know, same, Ajani. I'm definitely a huge fan of river cities. I would absolutely live there. I feel like I've lived near bodies of water pretty much my entire life. Whether it's like a massive lake or a river that we could go to. So I don't know how I would feel about not having that kind of water access. Like, even now I live by the ocean, which is nice. We don't go often. And honestly, I wouldn't swim there, but it's nice having that option. So let's see. Would this be best? This might be best. I can make it a bit... maybe a bit darker. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best one. So let's see. I want it to be the same width. Let's do it like right there. Yeah. And so it's gonna look weird at first because I'm doing it this way. But essentially what's gonna happen is I'm going to flatten these images to the foreground and paint over them to get rid of this artificial height that I don't actually want right now. Because right now the water isn't swelling. It isn't on that seasonal stage. So I have to make sure to line up everything where it actually should be. So let's go right there. Right there. Do I want this one going out this way? Probably. Yeah, and they would definitely want to have them be carriage wide. Because this town is known for their marketplace. Because, like, this entire space is marketplace space. And a lot of merchants have to, or want to, pass through this town because they need the money and have the goods in exchange for it. So maybe like that. And then we'll do... maybe we'll do one just going along the riverbed. Yeah, I like that. So that's gonna be our maintained enchanted pathways. We're gonna go ahead and so we can work with them as a group because there's a lot of tweaking to be done to them. So first things first, I definitely want this to be like half width. And maybe even moving this into like right up there. I kind of like having them smaller. Let's go ahead and just leave that one there. Then I'll move these down as well. What size? 228. Oh, 228. Oh, I could do that. That might be nice. They would fish. They actually... So this one in particular is the main source of lumber and one of their main sources of mineral mining that they do in the nearby mountains. But there's a lot of people who just hunt and fish in the surrounding woods and jetties of the river itself. There's not a ton of fishing that's done in town, but they absolutely have that as a very, very common profession here. Just out of necessity, right? Because fish can always sell to anyone passing by. Ooh. Oh. Let's see, I think I want one more coming off of here. Yeah. That looks good to me. Let's maybe... I actually do like this one coming out of here. And maybe even one more coming up to here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and play with the filters on this one. Bring the saturation down. Yeah, I kind of like that green tint. What if on the black market side of town they sell some magical properties that had been taken from the water lumber hunting? Absolutely. Absolutely, then. My players haven't gone into the darker side of the campaign setting quite yet, but I do have a ton of ideas of what kind of shenanigans they could get into. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There is a massive... So in this town, and though it hasn't come up in campaign or anywhere else, in my head and in my canon in this setting, there's a massive magical animal poaching ring that actually operates out of a camp just outside of this town, and they actually have connects in this town to help get these animals to places who will pay very nicely for them, whether they're alive or dead. Yeah, because the forest itself has some magical essence, and it's actually a very magically fed kind of area, so there's a lot of magical creatures you can't find anywhere else in Wonderland, and especially in the mountains to the south of this town. They're not well mapped, not well traversed. It's definitely a challenge to get into, to there, but for the poachers who can, there is a pretty penny to be made off of dragon eggs, fey creature eggs, various kind of pelts and skins and scales and teeth that just aren't seen really anywhere else in the world setting. And this is actually inadvertently, not intentionally, at least not by the governing folks, at least not most of them, it's become a hub for that kind of poaching activity just because it's a good trade city. Absolutely, Johnny. We are gonna have to build a world together. That just sounds like so much fun. Absolutely. I love being creative with other people and just building off those ideas. That's the most fun of D&D to me. That's why I think I really love it. Let's go ahead and get some buildings in here. Maybe a watchtower on each side. Yeah, watchtower on each side. We're just gonna go ahead and bring that down. That's gonna be flattened. The pathways are gonna be flattened at the end when I got the final effects in. There we go. So another thing that needs to be done on this, ripping ideas straight from your brain. Heck yeah! Great minds think alike, my dude. So the way I built this town out for my campaign setting and in my campaign is that this was a military area. This was like a training grounds, official kind of court governing system meets here. This is the posh kind of elite area, the folks who own the merchant companies but don't actually have to work as a merchant anymore. They've made it kind of thing. That's where they retire to. And then this is going to be a massive marketplace with a church-led school up on this hill. So that's the kind of plan at this point. This entire park is going to be a marketplace. The tavern is right here. And then the military, which is always fun. So let's see. Let me go ahead, and I think this bridge is doing good things right where it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and group all of that. Friends stick together. And I didn't even get all of it. This is my life. I don't want you. I'm gonna go ahead and group that. Okay. Whew, there we go. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick out the tavern building, because that's the most fun part to me. Because I always think of how do I want this tavern to be laid out and how I could translate that into a battle map. And thankfully, Incarnate has a ton of them. And I have actually already picked out a tavern for this town. That is actually going to be about the same height. Yeah, 3 levels, about the same height as that tower. And we'll just go ahead and plop you right there. And the interesting part about this town, too, is it was one that was come upon by the three brothers, which is the kingdom or ruling regime of this era. It was came upon as a fully functioning, fully populated town. Though it was populated by like 100, 200 people, it wasn't a big town in any sense of the word. But it was one of the only towns that was still existing and still functioning when they first got here. I like that. I didn't even think about doing that, but I like that. Let's see. Do I want to do a little bit of that? No. Above. Yes. Okay, I like that. I could do a nice little garden in the back. Say that's like a small church. Let's see. I think I want that as the school. But maybe... yeah, that looks alright. Oh, yeah, that fits really nice right there. I'm a fan. Let's see, what other ones do they have? Oh, I like that one. That one can go... oh, that would be a good guard tower kind of thing. I like that. Maybe. I like it, but I don't know if I like it, you know? Maybe right there? That could be a good place for it. Yeah, that's a little, the door to get out onto the wall. Yeah, that works. The brown houses in this town will be the more low-income ones, I guess, would be the word for it. They're the less wealthy kind of houses. So they're also going to be placed closer to this flood zone. Yeah, that works. Whoop, a little too far. We can put you right there. Oh, you're a little twisted. Just a wee bit twisted. Oh, I like that one. Let's see if I can... yeah. That's a good one for right there. Let's see, maybe one right here? Nah. I do like this, though. That's pretty nice. That's definitely a place that would be there, you know? Let's see, maybe... where's that other one I was struggling with? Let's see... Oh, what if we put that right there? And then have that be a garden space as well for like the generals and the official people. Looking good. Maybe add a mansion or two? That is a big mansion. Yes. Absolutely, it goes here. I mean, it could. It definitely could. Could go like right there. Be a little bit taller up on the wall. And that could be like the governor's house. Well, it'll stay there for now. Just for now. I'm not quite sure about it, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Let's get some smaller houses out here, you know, for the servants. Okay, there's one. And then maybe have this one right here. Nope. Let's see. I don't think I like that. But I do like this house. That's the problem. Ooh. Nope. Nope, I have to twist it too much. What if I did that? That looks nice. That'll work. Ooh, I like the idea of having a lumber mill here. But here's the thing. So I don't know if lumber mills actually work like this, but this was my idea and I'm quite happy with it. Is that they do all their tree stuff up further near the mountainside, right? And this river runs past their operation and down into a small, like, marsh thicket before it gets to them from that marsh thicket. And what they do is they toss the lumber into the river and let it get taken down into the marsh thicket, where they go through and select the ones they want that they send downriver to the town to be processed. Yeah. That would be my logic for this. Does it make sense? Probably not. Am I running with it? Absolutely. Let's go ahead and add some guardhouses here. Perfect. And then let's see about maybe a gardo. Maybe a smaller guardhouse here. Oh, that might be interesting. Let's see. doesn't look bad. Let's see about... Yeah, I can't remember why. I know I could look it up, but I really don't want to. I can't remember why, but I'm pretty sure they float the logs. And I think it's mostly just for transportation issues. I really think it is, because it's easier to just set up your operation on a river, toss the logs in after they're cut, and then just pick them up out of the water when you need them. But it could also, like, maybe it softens the wood a little bit more so it doesn't split when it's cut. So that's the weird thing about me, is I know a little bit about a ton of things, like enough to make educated guesses, but still be completely off. So yeah, that's always fun to deal with, because I try not to spread false information. But I also just, you don't know when you're wrong. So, I'm just going with what I think. Alright, it's looking okay. I have personal problems with this kind of map style, the isometric, so where it's not like top down, you're looking at the top of everything. And I really don't know why. I think it's just a style preference. But it just always looks off to me. Like there's just... And I could never place my finger on what it is, but it's just something. But it's looking good relative to that understanding that I have of myself and my base starting of what is good on this one. Let's see, maybe move this up closer. I like... it helps slow the deterioration. That makes sense. Yes. See, like, I didn't know why I wanted their lumber to go in the river. My brain's just like, that's what they do. And I just went with it. So, I don't know. Trust your gut, maybe? Ooh, I want to come back to this, pathway. Because I figured out what I want this to do. I want it to go to there. And then it'll pass over like so. Yeah. My brain's real good at the autofilling. It's just, it's not always correct. And you know, that's alright. Yeah. I think we'll do that. That looks good. I like the two very large ones coming out from there. I think this guy deserves something too. And maybe we'll just go like that. Yeah, I think that works. Select, please. Yeah. Because, like, the main point of these bridges is so that people can get to the points of interest, right? So, a source of energy for the city is absolutely a point of interest they want to be able to get to easily, as is the church and school. the tavern, some main houses, and then the military barracks. And then I can build out... Maybe I'll build out stairs here? Ooh. Okay, actually, I think I just got an idea. Hold up. The coffee needs to mull over my idea before I do things. Okay. So I think the best thing for me to do right now is to focus on one area. I'm getting too split. Too torn. Too many things at one time. So. So the premise of this place is it's run by two families and a small council of other folks, right? But the two families have the most say, the most influence. So they would definitely be living up here. So I need another mansion. Ooh, that's real big. So it'd probably be roughly the same size. What does this one look like? Oh, it's at 5 opacity, that's why. Yeah. I like that. Whoop. Wrong way. I think... Do I want to make them... Since they are kind of... almost like warring factions. Maybe... They have two great mansions on the top of the hill. Oh, I always do that. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know if I like this. Because it doesn't tell you anything about the families. I want to tell you something about the families with this. So we're building our own. So, The first family is an elven blood family. So I don't want it to be super distinct elven architecture. But I definitely want that elegance there, right? Let's see, maybe this. I do kind of like this. Ooh, yeah, I like this right here. That looks nice right there. And then let's see. Another one. Maybe. If it went like... That's way too big. I'm gonna have to build out that fence myself then. What if we had a small... little pen here? Right, they like to keep their own horses, you know. Maybe... we can go ahead and do that. And that'll be their kind of cutoff point. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's see about getting this second house in. They're a dwarven family. So again, not super distinctly dwarven, but definitely broader, kind of stronger architecture. I like that, I do. What if we just went ahead and made it a longhouse kind of style? Let's see, can I... Nope, not the same function, but... maybe? Not quite sure how I feel about this one. What if I went... Nope, definitely don't like that. Does that work? Yeah, I think that's gonna be the best look. And maybe we'll just go ahead and... shrink it down? Nah. I kinda like this, lengthy building. I kinda wanna get a different one, though. Too fancy. Oh. That might actually be kinda nice for them. Nah. Nope. Ooh, maybe this? Let's see, I have it flipped that way. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I kind of want to make it taller. Ooh, that is positively massive. Nope. That might be an alright one. Let's see if I can size it. Okay, okay. Not too bad. I wonder if I... Nope. Hard nope on that one. Let's see about lining you up. Okay, not bad, not bad. Kinda looks a little weird. No. I'm not liking that. Maybe I'll just go like this. Maybe make it bigger. I mean, it doesn't look bad. Go ahead and do it right there. And that's a much bigger house compared to the elves. So I really don't think they'd have much outside. Because it's relative to the space they have, right? That's how I want it to be, at least. So I think the elves would prioritize having their animals beside them. Having nature beside them. This will be like a little garden. And the dwarven family would value those chimney stacks and like the creation and crafting. Yeah, I think I like that. I might actually add a little bit more to the elven house. Just a little bit. That looks so weird. No, nope. Maybe this will look right. Nope. That would be interesting. Ooh, this would make sense for them to have. Let's go ahead and just back it all the way up there. actually. Wonder if I couldn't. We're actually gonna move this one down here. Well, are we? Did that work? It did work. Look at that. It looks so funky being turned like that. So funky. I'm actually gonna bring these brightnesses down just a teensy bit. Not looking too shabby. For the beginning of a town, it does not look bad. Got the basic ideas in, still gotta get some marketplace stuff in. There's definitely things to do. But what to do next? You know, I think I will save that question for next stream. I have a little bit of a headache and a massive sunburn. So I'm gonna go ahead and call that stream for today. We'll pick up probably next week on this map. Now that I got a good idea of where it's going, we can definitely figure out and finish it next stream. Definitely. But, thanks to everyone for coming out.